Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this brand new episode, we are going to start with the React.js playlist. So, what do we mean by React.js and why and what is the need of React.js? We will go through each and every topic. We will cover each and every topic in the React, and we will also do hands-on so that I can give an best example while explaining all the concepts of React. This is the introduction video, and we will start with the introduction. Uh, so Basically, React.js is a popular JavaScript library for building user interfaces. In the initially we used to develop the websites, and the front end was developed by using the JavaScript. React is then library which was introduced in 2013 by Facebook. This is an one of the best thing which Facebook has released, means the React.js library used for front end. So basically, we can create the front end UI libraries by using React. So what all things the React provides, what make it best, we will go through each and every steps and understand what all things makes the React.js best. React allows developers to create reusable UI components. So we will also understand what do we mean by components. But for now, keep one thing in mind, that it allows us to create the reusable components and efficiently updating the UI with whenever the data changes. For example, we changes the page number and we shift from one page to the another page. So we have a website with the pagination and we shift from one page to another page, so data changes. So this updating the data, whenever the data updates, then the UI should also be updated at that moment only. So this is one of the benefit provided by React. So it follows the component based architecture, so we will understand what is the component in depth. One of the most important thing is that the React provides the hooks which makes the developer task very easy. So coming to the single page application. So the React is an single page application. So what do we basically mean by single page application? So single page application only means at a time only one page get renders on the UI. So basically whenever the we load the project, so all the pages get loads, but at a time only one page get rendered. So for example, we shift from about page to the home page. So the content of about page goes and it replaces with the home page. So at a time only one page get rendered on the UI. So this is one of the benefit of single page application, which does not affect our performance. So now coming to the component. So basically, if I show an example about the component, then here we can see we have learned two things. First, we need to understand what do we mean by component and how we can reuse the component. So basically, this is the home page of this is an website, web cards. So this the block which you can see is an component. It also consists the multiple components in it. For example, there is an outer component, and inside that there is an card component which has been used. So here we can see there are multiple cards over here. So what do we mean by component first of all? Whenever we create one page, means for example there is an home page, there is an about page, there is an job section over here. So each and every section is comprises of component, means it is an component. So these cards are loaded inside the home component. So this is an component. So to understand a component, we will understand it in detail by using the code. For now, I can give a short introduction about the component. That, for example, there is a home section, so it is an component. So the home component. So about section, then it is an about component. So basically, this is an card component. So this is an card component which has been used inside the home component. So for example, we want to create the reusable component. So as we have seen in the introduction, that we can create reusable components. So this is the card. So here we can see multiple cards. So what do you think? that we have the new user who has not used React till yet, so he might be thinking that we need to create a multiple components over here, like this there are multiple documents. So no such things to be done. By using React, we can create a single component and we can reuse it. So for example, this is a card component we have created and we can reuse it multiple times. Only we need to change the data inside it. So for example, there is an image, there is an heading over here. So the heading has been changed. So we need to only change the image and heading, and rest of all we can display over here by mapping it. So this is one of the most important and beneficial thing of using the React. So this was about the component and reusing the component. So what all things does React provide? So one of the best things which React provides is first the virtual DOM facility, the component reusability which we have looked into it. So the React hooks. So we will come through the virtual DOM. So what do we mean by virtual DOM? So we know that whatever things. So whatever things we rendered on the DOM. So first of all, we need to understand what do we mean by DOM. So what all things get rendered. So here on the in this website we can see uh, all the cards and all the UI we can see on this page. So this is known as DOM. So similarly like the DOM, we have the virtual DOM. So first of all, the React provides the facility of virtual DOM. So what do you mean by virtual DOM? So here we can see there are cards over here. So whenever we update any data, so here the card has been updated. Here is there is one card. So whenever the card, so we shift to the page number two. So rest of all the things like the nav bar and the heading, the web cards are same. Only the cards data get changes. So virtual DOM facility provides one advantage is that, so instead of changing all the information, like whenever we shift to page number two, all these things are similar. Only the things which get changed are replaced. So first of all, whenever any state get changed, so whenever the data get changed, so first of all the data get changed in the virtual DOM, and after the data get changed in the virtual DOM, the real DOM compares with the virtual DOM that only which thing I need to update. So only it says that only the card section need to be updated, and rest of the things are same. So only it updates the card section, and rest of the things get as it is displayed as it is. So this is one of the advantage provided by the React, and it's the virtual DOM. So now coming to the React hooks, and we have looked into the component reusability. So now coming to the React hooks. So there are many hooks provided by React. So I will give a short introduction about the hooks, because we are going to look all the hooks in depth in coming videos. So the first hook is use state hook, used for data management. The second hook is use effect hook, which is used to render the data on the UI pages, means mounting, unmounting phases. We will look into it in detail. The third hook is the reuse reducer hook. The fourth hook is the use memo hook. Similarly, we have use params, and we also have use ref hook. So these are a couple of hooks provided by React. So these are the hooks which make the React very powerful. We will look into it in detail in our coming videos. So the fourth one is performance. So basically, React provides means the use memo hook. Like for example, we know to improve the performance, we use the debouncing and throttling in JavaScript. So if you don't know what do we mean by debouncing and throttling, you can refer any videos, or I am going to create it. So basically, or you can remove that things from your mind. For now, the React provides us use memo hook through which we can improve the performance of our application. So this is and one of the best thing provided by React. And similarly, as it is a single page application, the performance is improved from the start itself. So coming to the routing. The next part is routing. So React provides the React router DOM through which routing, navigating to the different pages become very easier. So this is one of the benefit of using the routing using the React. The fifth one is the largest ecosystem. So there are many users, many companies use it. So whenever anyone faces any of the doubt, he can visit to any of the like Stack Overflow or any of the pages, and he can get it solved. So the React consists of larger ecosystem. So now coming to the last section, that is things need before starting with React.js. So the first is HTML. So you should know all the basic tags of HTML, and which tag does what things and all these things. So coming to the second is CSS. So basic CSS, if you know, it is enough to start with the React.js. The third thing is the JavaScript, which is one of the most important thing to learn before starting with React. And the fourth one is ES6 features of JavaScript, like arrow functions and all these things. So this was all the pre-requirements before starting the React.js. So this was about the introduction to React.js. So in the coming videos, we will learn with all the parts with solving one or two best examples by creating some apps and solving all the uh, topics, covering all the topics with an example. So this was all about the React.js introduction. Thank you.